Hello everyone, welcome back to Spaced Out.
Spaced Out.
We're happy to be here. Happy to have you here.
It's a shame.
Episode 3. If
Technically,
only it was episode 4.
it's close enough.
Yeah, we'll just
Also.
hit 4
Hit
for the
4.
thumbnail. Yeah,
So
we
can
are
you guess what we're speaking about this week?
big week.
Big
Oh my
week.
god, I'm actually so excited. Like I can't believe we have. Yeah. Anyway, Fantastic Four first
Yeah.
steps. We've seen it. We saw it last night. Saw
We
it
have a
in
little
IMAX.
review on our TikTok if you want to see.
Yeah,
our
we did a little
out of
out
the
there
cinema.
reaction, little quick thoughts. Basically,
Yeah.
us just geeking the whole time.
Yeah.
Basically, what it was like during the movie.
Yeah, we were just tweaking out the
We
whole
were
time.
actually just tweaking. But yeah, we saw it last night. Finally, Fantastic Four in the MCU. We got Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Jessica Quinn as Human Torch, Ebon Moss Backrack.
Back reach?
It's definitely not said like that.
I don't know. Yeah.
The Thing. We got
Who was your favorite?
Reed. I
Oh my God,
really
what?
liked Reed. I really liked
I'm
Reed.
still not that much of a fan.
Then we've got Ralph Ineson as Galactus. And we've
Yeah,
got,
he was
oh god, I don't know the woman's name.
Julia Garner.
Yeah, Julia Garner as Shalabal, Silver
Shalabal.
Surfer. Yeah, quick thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah, great film.
Should we do a quick 3, 2, 1 rating?
Yeah, we've already done it, but
Yeah.
sure. 3, 2, 1.
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Where do I got that idea from? Shout out the escape pod.
Yeah, we're trying to be like you guys.
Real.
Anyway, yeah, good visuals. Really, really, really good visuals.
Yeah, really
My
strong
God,
visuals.
some of that
For
stuff.
an MCU movie,
Yeah, crazy, so stylized.
like actually,
maybe the best looking MCU film ever.
yeah, 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 like actually crazy how good, and like crazy how good the CGI was as well.
So good.
Marvel have really got their shit together, man. Like they actually
They
have.
have, yeah.
They're locked in,
That back-to-back Thunderbolts,
mate.
Fantastic Four, pretty good setup. Yeah, so really good visuals. Cast, a little bit hit or miss, I'm not gonna lie. Really like The Thing, really like Invisible Woman. Don't really like Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch that much.
Okay.
I'm still not that sold on it.
Neither.
Pedro Pascal as well. I don't know.
I loved it.
Maybe
I
it's an
really
issue
liked
with
him.
me because I see him and I'm like, that's Pedro Pascal. Like, that's...
Oh, I didn't think that. I really liked him. But yeah, I mean, my kind of general thoughts basically the same as yours. I mean, I think I said this in my out of theatre reaction, and I kind of think this about Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, that they are probably some of my top MCU movies. Like they are really, really good. Like
Yeah.
as a back to back, and I don't know which one I liked more. Yeah, I think this was more. Like I feel like watching this, I was like getting more out of it. But I really like Thunderbolts, but I'm not talking about Thunderbolts right now. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought the first, I'd say it got better. It got better and better. I feel like the first act was still good. I'd say there was a very small
That
lull.
montage at the start was great.
Yeah, that was great.
That's a really good...
I'd say there was a very small. There was a scene involving. We're gonna do spoilers. Should we do a little non-spoiler first? Mole Man's in the movie. There's a scene. There's a bit where he comes.
Spoilers, to be honest.
Nah, we'll do a little general bit first, and then there's a scene where he comes back into it after his first appearance. That I was like, oh god, like this tonally, this was a bit off. Like I honestly think they should have cut that scene, and that was a bit. I was like, okay, like we're kind of lulling
What
a
are you
bit here
talking about? Which part?
when they go to him for help to Mole Man.
Yeah, I agree. I think
I was
they should
like,
cut that out.
yeah, actually, I was like, you should just cut this, or you should just cut this, and the thing that happens with that should just happen.
It
They
just,
shouldn't need
yeah,
to.
it just drags for a little bit. and
But I
was
like Paul
why?
Waterhauser, but like it didn't really fit. It did kind of fit the tone. I don't know, but again, the tone and the vibe of this movie was really, really cool, really
Yeah.
different for the MCU. Like seeing like a whole nother universe and just being a self-contained story. Like it genuinely, there's not a reference to anything. Like there wasn't even like oh, you know, there's a Tony Stark in this universe or whatever. Like it was like it's just them, which
I
is
love that.
mate.
I think that's so
We've
good.
not had that in a Marvel movie since
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah, I guess. But like the last time there was a
Yeah, I mean,
I guess like Fan Four Stick, but like I mean,
no, the MCU has just never ever.
the MCU's never done that yet.
No, and we've had Spider-Man films that have done that as well, like TASM.
Yeah.
I
But it's been
wish-
so long since like there's no references in this. Like not really.
Yeah. There's none.
No. Like only to Fantastic Four related characters. Like there's a couple references to do.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
and also Okay.
We'll get into that.
Oh, we've definitely just
Christ.
I do wish the MCU will take from this that they can make. I would love it if they were like, okay, here's a. I'm not saying this is necessarily the character I want, but here's like an Iron Man film, completely separate. How like in a different universe, and it's just not going to connect to anything. Like they should pick some characters that they're just going to make films about and not worry about, like DC Elseworlds are doing.
Yeah, but I guess the difference with this is that they are like making this standalone. Part of that plan is also that the next time we see them, they are being folded in.
Yeah, I know, but it's just.
But it was still nice to see it once and be like, and I said this to you last night. I'm kind of because like probably like obviously these guys are just new, and this film is gaining. It's got a good buzz and it's doing well. I think it's projected to make about 100 mil in its opening weekend. Like I think these characters will be around for a while. Like they're not going to introduce them, use them in Doomsday and Secret Wars, and then never use them again. But I think they will probably end up in the 616 universe, and I'm kind of
permanently in there.
Yeah, I'm kind of gutted that we won't get a sequel in this universe. I feel like we could have had this film, and then the second film could have been like, there's this villain, and then Galactus back.
That's
and now
what I said to you. I said this to you last week. I said this to you on one of the episodes. Like, I wish we had a Fantastic Four movie.
And then the Galactus, and then Doomsday. Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, because it's so like refreshing to have like a completely new universe. Like it's a bit of a.
It's very similar to Superman, to be fair. New universe jumps right in. Doesn't need to be like, oh, here's like they do the origin in a very kind of loose way.
I think
in that montage
it felt. You know what? I was thinking actually when I was watching it. The beginning is so aesthetic. Like they've got the montage going on. They've got the. I really love the
animated show.
Yeah, but I really like when they're in their spacesuits before they get their powers, and they've got it on that old like Super 8 camera style footage.
Yeah, sick.
It's so good. And then towards the middle, it felt like it kind of skewed towards more sort of like standard MCU style, and then like especially when they're in the the Baxter Building. I'm guessing it's the Baxter Building.
Yeah,
I never actually say that.
I think they do.
I think it sort of lulls in the middle there, stylistically wise, and then at the end, I think it really comes back to that.
Yeah, but I would say
60s aesthetic.
That second act when they're in space, that's a very different aesthetic, but it's definitely got like a vibe.
I'm talking more about when they
that felt more MC. Like that
when
felt like that felt
teleport the world. Spoilers. I'm sorry. We're going.
Okay, we're going to spoilers.
To
crazy. When they did that, I was like, this is about to get nutty. To be fair, we thought the marketing had ruined it. I think they did show too much.
Yeah,
I'm glad. So they released a clip online, and I saw it on Instagram. And the first line was at the press conference, or like when they first get back from space, and someone says to Reed, "So how did you defeat Galactus?" And then Ben goes, "We didn't yet." And I was like, "Why have they put this out there?"
I didn't.
But then I did. But then you said you saw the context. What was the context that you saw?
I saw. I didn't even watch it as the subtitle for it.
Yeah. So
and it said, "We have negotiated with Galactus," and I saw that and I was like, "Oh my god! Like, why have they shown me?" I still don't think they should have shown us that.
No.
Why have they shown us that they've gone and spoken to Galactus? And then it said he asked a price too high. He asked for our child.
Oh, what? Oh, you knew that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's an L.
And
man.
I was like, well.
To be fair, I kind of knew that as well from other stuff.
But it was just, why are you going to officially release that?
Yeah, I kind of knew that anyway about Franklin, but like, they just didn't need to be putting that out there. But that was, I really like when Galactus was like, he's got the power cosmic, like he's going to take. I was like, man, like Franklin is actually about to be crazy.
Yeah, he's about to be crazy.
But yeah, in terms of the characters, what do you think of the characterization for all four?
You know what, I still don't really like Pedro Pascal, but he is a good, like, the way he was written, and I sort of maybe think it's more of an issue with me because I just see him as Pedro Pascal now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have that problem. But I feel like this is his, like, I feel like out of all the roles he's done, I'm like, after watching, I'm like, this will be his defining role, I think.
Yeah, it probably will be.
Like more than Mando or.
But
Joel.
he is Pedro Pascal now. Like he's become that.
Yeah, well, I think he's Mr. Fantastic now, though.
No, I don't see that. But he was written well. He's a pretty faithful and like interesting adaptation of Reed Richards, I think.
Yeah.
So I like him. I don't think the Human Torch had. To be fair, I did like him. I like how he's written again. I think all of them are written well, but I just think Joseph Quinn was a bad cast.
I don't think. I think there could have been better. I don't know if it's.
To be honest, I think they're all just a bit old. I would have preferred a younger Fantastic Four.
I don't know. Joseph Quinn and Vanessa Kirby, I wasn't watching being like, wow, like you guys are really good. Pedro, I was watching being like, damn, I really, really like this. Which I feel like I'm kind of in the minority on. Like, I was like, wow, like he, like from the first scene, I was like, yeah, I was literally I'm so in for him now. And the thing was, no, I think Reed was my favorite, but the thing was a close second.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was the best one.
And one quick negative, I do think the kind of setting up this love story with him and is it Heather?
Oh,
Natasha Lyonne?
Yeah.
I was like, is this going to go anywhere?
I think a lot of her stuff got cut.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is such a non-subplot that it's almost like, why did you put it in?
Yeah, it's just like, it just felt out of place.
Yeah, like, and I don't feel like we're going to get a payoff to that.
No way.
So I was like, why? Just why put it in? Don't put it in to set up something that we're not going to see. Maybe we will see it. I don't know.
Maybe they will return to this world.
Yeah, maybe they will.
Like,
no, I don't think so though. But then that means that whenever they do a big crossover, then they have to be like, right now we've got to do multiversal travel to get there.
Really, they could just be like, oh, Reed's opened a portal.
Yeah, but the end of Secret Wars will probably just cap all that off. I don't think we're going to see any more of this stuff ever again in the MCU after Secret Wars. Look, we literally have no idea what's going to happen, but yeah, I thought and I thought the way they worked as a team, like I really liked Reed and Sue as a couple. I really, really felt that. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like when he's like calling her baby and like,
I think the chemistry is also
really good. Yeah, like, and I really believe their relationship and the dynamic of their relationship.
I think Sue and Johnny are a little bit underdeveloped.
Yeah, could have been like
they're meant to be a brother and sister.
Like when she dies at the end, I'm like, he should be more devastated than Reed.
Yeah, like it's a
and he was just kind of there, just like letting out a tear, like, oh.
Yeah, they should have. I think actually, you know what? Weirdly enough, out of all the duos we could have, that those two were the least shown.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
and they should be the second most or the third most.
Yeah, like, and I think Johnny and Ben had a good dynamic. Like they had all these little comments, like when he was shaving and then he was like, "It looks good." He was like, "Oh, do you mean that? Like, do you mean that?" Yeah. Like, and also I was listening to the Weekly Planet before I came here, and Mr. Sunday Movies made a really good point of like, with the thing, it's like he's not he's not necessarily like happy about being a thing, but he's kind of just getting on with it. Like, and I feel like that's so in character. Like he's like, you have these moments where he's looking at the TV, seeing his human self and being like, oh. But he's also just like, well, like, this is just...
You like that?
Yeah, because I feel like he's kind of just like I like the fact that he's...
I think
he's like, oh, like, the kids see me and they're like, oh, like, pick up the car. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah.
I like that.
I think he's kind of like, you know what? This isn't what I thought was going to happen, but he's like rolling with the punches. And he's quite a happy-go-lucky guy.
Because it's been 4 years now since it's happened. Like,
yeah, I guess the other films we've seen, he's been a military weapon. Hey, I was watching this thinking, God, that boy really got it wrong.
Literally everything about it.
It's so bad.
I don't know though. I do also love that sort of tragic story about the Thing though. Like he's this really like you said, this happy-go-lucky guy with like the heart of gold, but then he gets this. Out of all of them, the most tragic thing happens.
Yeah, but I think they hinted at it enough. But you didn't need to have that as a subplot. Like I like that even that subplot with Heather, even though it's underdeveloped, I like that it's like.
He's clearly like insecure and
also she's not like it's not like in the first film where it's like wife leaves him, only a blind woman will fall in love with him. Like she's just like, yeah, like Ben's a cool guy, like he's like.
Well, it didn't even seem very romantic, to be honest. Like,
nah, it did, but it should have been more. And they needed one more scene before when he went to the synagogue and was like, "I'm here to see you." I was like, we've seen her in one scene, like
yeah,
and I don't even really know. what was she, teacher? Or did she? Oh no,
She was the teacher.
Did
She was
work?
the teacher for the kids that were like, lift up the car.
Yeah.
She was the teacher. But
I really liked the thing, and I thought he looked really good. There was a couple of shots where he didn't look great. What did you think? What do you think about Silver Surfer?
I liked her. I think they did it much better than in Rise of Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Where he just suddenly falls in love with Sue and is like, well, I'm going to let you guys off the hook, I guess. But yeah, I think she was good. Maybe I'm saying this just because I personally wanted to see her more, but I wish there was a little bit more of her.
Yeah, I do kind of think like that scene with Johnny in Times Square was really good because I feel like I was like, oh, they can't lean too much into him being like, I'm just in love with her. Like when he was speaking to her, he was like, you are terrible. Like, why are you doing this? And I feel like that was really good.
I think it's a good way to show that, like,
for Johnny's character.
No, I was going to say for Silver Surfer, like, to show that, like, they're not. The whole point of Silver Surfer is they do these terrible things, and then, but they're like at the end of the day, they're like human. They're not human, but they have a heart.
Yeah,
like,
they did it for to save their own.
They did it for out of like
compassion, yeah,
like for no other reason than to save their planet.
Yeah,
and I think that is good. I don't want them to be like a straight villain.
Yeah, 100%.
But I don't know. I also kind of find it disappointing that they didn't mention Norrin Rad at all.
Why? Yeah, but
because they did her whole origin, and they could have at least just.
Is she? Like, I don't know. In the comics, are they connected?
Well, in the comics, Shalabal is Norrin Rad's girlfriend.
Right. Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. So they could have just been like, she could have just been like, oh, and my husband Norrin Rad. Like, that would have been good for me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you think we'll see her again?
I think we'll either see her or we'll get a Norrin Rad. Like, I think we will see Silver Surfer again. I don't
really
think Silver Surfer is a one and done. I don't think it should be a one and done. But in what context she shows up, I don't know though, because honestly, I think Galactus will come back.
Yeah,
and
I think it would be a real disappointment if he doesn't come back.
I just don't see how they don't. He's too
I'm not
big.
He's too big.
He's too big of a threat and a character where they're like, he's literally part of the world, of the universe.
I do maybe kind of see an issue with, you know how in Ant-Man defeated Kang, who was meant to be like their big bad. Like Kang was meant to be the danger, the Avengers level threat, and now Galactus has been defeated by the Fantastic Four. So if he comes back, it maybe feels a little bit like, well, we've defeated him before.
Yeah, but I really felt like, and I really like that in the final battle of like they just about got him. Silver Surfer. If it wasn't Silver Surfer, they wouldn't have done it.
That's true, yeah.
And also, that's what I was saying before. I really like that scene in Times Square with Johnny and Silver Surfer, but I feel like, because I think it was then, the next time we saw her was when she flew in and knocked Galactus through the portal, I think. I can't remember whether the Times Square scene...
and then she didn't come back until she pushed him back.
Right, okay, yeah, because I did feel like...
I would have liked his wife.
Because also it's like, oh, what, this random guy said this to you. Like, obviously, you must think about this all the time, but this random guy you met once said it to you, and now you're like, oh, he's right, I need to change my ways. Like,
well, I think it's like she just had like pushed it down for so long. Like,
yeah, and he really brought it out like that.
Yeah.
To be fair, Joseph Quinn was really good in that scene.
Yeah, he was, and I like that he had a bit of like time to shine in that. Like,
I did also like when he was like willing to sacrifice himself as well.
Yeah,
because I do feel like with Johnny there is
he
always
did that twice.
There's always this aspect of like he doesn't, like, he's a bit emotionally like insecure, like he won't show that he cares, but like when no one's around he'll like he's willing to, like when he was like, tell Franklin his uncle loves him.
Yeah,
but
it would have been nice.
I think Johnny wasn't like,
I think
that
it was
didn't
a little
feel
bit disappointing that he went to sacrifice himself twice, and then Sue ended up being the one. I think it would have maybe been more impactful if he was the one that like
sacrificed himself,
like had died in some way, because it was just like, I'll sacrifice myself, no, I'll sacrifice myself again, no, and then she died, and it was like,
yeah, but I think Franklin reviving Sue made,
yeah, I guess that was more like
yeah,
with like a connection,
yeah, but
yeah,
and then Galactus was fucking awesome, man.
Yeah,
that scene when they first go to see him, like Galactus will see you
he's
now.
just got those eyes,
mate,
so good.
And like when he's just talking,
that whole bit, like was sort of felt like a sci-fi,
Yeah,
like space
yes.
adventure film.
This
and
is
it
what
was
I
so
loved
good.
about this. This was like a proper sci-fi movie.
Yeah, it was.
I really liked that. Like, I fucking love that. Like, I really like that, and I feel like we've not
really had that since like Guardians. I feel like.
Yeah. Or
Like even
Marvels, I
Guardians
guess.
3 doesn't really feel like that. And like the first.
But also, I
one
feel like
was-
sci-fi taking place on Earth always feels a bit more like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, but just that like whole exploration of this new planet or this new ship, like it was cool.
And when they
the
went
way
to the
did it
planet,
was so good.
what?
Like just when they land and then they're walking through this crazy like spaceship that Galactus lives on.
Yeah,
And then you have that shot of him like towering over them. And there's just the four of them at the bottom.
so cool.
So good.
You know what I didn't get? Oh, Christ! When Galactus comes to New York at the end, it was like the shots were like ship approaching, and then he jumped into the river.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was sat. Was he like sat on his throne and then he jumped down? Like, I didn't really understand where he'd come from.
I think his ship just came down and he just jumped on.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. But
Mm.
yeah, having a proper Galactus, like
Finally.
the design was crazy. Like the scale with him was crazy as
Yeah.
well. And at the end of that battle, I was like, damn, like they are really. I was thinking, I was like, I don't think they're going to defeat him. I'm really surprised they won.
Uh,
I really
Yeah,
thought they
I
were going to
thought-
have quite a harsh lose in that,
well, I think everyone thought their world was going to be destroyed and they were going to have to go to 616.
which will probably happen anyway in Doomsday or something.
I think it'll be a little bit sad now if in Doomsday, literally in the first like 30 minutes, like Doctor Doom comes in, it's just like destroys the world and then they have to go. I think that'd be quite sad.
Do you know?
Like,
I mean, Galactus will show up again, surely.
well, yeah.
Too powerful. I feel like also the fact they've introduced him just before these two films. I feel like everything in this film is very intentional, leading into these. Like, I feel like this film did a really good job of like, and this is what I think that MCU does best, is like standalone story, but like there are elements of it that are so clearly set up. Like Franklin is so clearly set up to be a major part of Doomsday, but
Do
it's
you know,
not like.
should we just move into the future of the MCU now?
Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything else I want to say. I
Yeah,
think
good film.
really
Rewatch.
good. Like actually, yeah, really just glad this movie was really good. Like,
Yeah, finally a good Fantastic
oh,
Four.
mate, it was really good as well. Fuck,
Yeah.
I actually loved it. Yeah. So, well,
The future.
post credits. We did
Yeah.
post credits. So
We were tweaking.
we were geeking.
We were
When those
tweaking out.
credits finished, I was like, I really don't know what was about to happen here because I heard a lot of rumors of Council of Reeds, and I really, really thought we were going to get that. Johan Grufford was at the premiere, and I was like, oh,
I wasn't. If they had announced that, I don't even know if I don't even think the Council of Reeds will be in the next Avengers films. And if they had put that in, that would have been like, right, this is a sort of definitive point of the next Avengers film.
yeah, that's true. Like if they were like, oh, like, I don't know. I just wanted to see it.
You just froze.
But anyway, post credit scene.
Tweaking.
It started with Sue, and because it said 4 years later, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be something important because
Yeah.
don't do a time because like in Thunderbolt, she had the first post credit scene is Red Guardian with the cereal, and then the second one is the 13 months later, whatever it is. But with this, so that happened. I was like, okay, this is going to be crazy. And then when it was Sue and Franklin, I was like, I don't really know. And then I thought she was going to see Franklin like creating like a little universe because I really thought they were going to hint at that.
And I think all of us were sort of looking at each other and like, this is what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
And then we saw the green hood,
yeah.
and we were geeking.
Yeah.
We
To be
were
fair,
geeking.
now, like, in the moment, I was excited. I mean, I'm still not that excited about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom.
No, but in the moment, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, like actually just seeing Doom and knowing that's coming next, I was like, this is crazy. And also seeing him, I thought, honestly, we would get Doom in a post credit, but I thought it would be like Doom in Latveria, like watching watching maybe the news footage of like Franklin reviving Sue or something like that, and him being like,
I need to get this.
or
child.
him seeing Galactus and being like, and just him turning to the camera and being like, just smoldering. But him being there with Franklin, like that is a pretty major hint. But I do wish we saw RDJ's face. I think it's a real.
I think it's a real
cheap
sort of
move.
disappointment.
Yeah, I think they really that honestly like that in general worries me for Doomsday, because I feel like if you're not even in a point where we know the Russos directed that scene, so that film was shot, that scene was shot on the Doomsday set, and if you're at a point where you're filming that movie and you can't even, maybe they just don't want to show him.
I don't know if
yet.
it was shot on the Doomsday set either.
They said the Russos directed. The Thunderbolts post-credit scene was shot like 3 months before, like a month before it came out.
Yeah.
This was probably the same.
I just like even a second of his face.
Just literally have him turn, and as his face is revealed, just cut.
Or even if it was just sort of like
the
side
and just a little smile, or
or just
and
like,
then he just disappeared or something like. With Franklin.
But it felt sort of how the MCU has felt before, a little bit sort of frantically put together.
Kind of like, okay, not really, but like. The more I think about it, it's more giving me like Morbius post-credit scene vibes. Not because I think they were like, right, we know, now we know, and obviously Marvel will have known for ages that Doom getting Franklin, that's a plot point. And they're like, right, we want to set that up. We want to show Doom. But it looks like they just got like a really quick, shoddy costume and they just grabbed someone and went, put this on. And go down there. And then he's got his mask, and it's when he goes like that to like reveal it, I'm like, it just feels very. And the fact that Sue's just silent, it's like when they filmed it, Vanessa Kirby didn't even know what she was looking at. Like,
and you know what? It would have been so.
It felt a bit thrown together.
Yeah, and it would have been so cool, and it would have showed like a lot of confidence.
If they just showed him.
If they showed him, and also even if they showed them interacting a little bit, like.
Or because. And I've said this to you, I keep saying this, but I really wish, because at the start of the film, when Sue Storm is doing a conference at the UN, we see the Latveria chair is empty. So I was like, okay, that is confirmation Doom exists.
Yeah.
Okay. I honestly, and I think you kind of said the same, I think we had the same thought. I thought at that point, I was like, I kind of feel like Doom is going to be in this.
I thought.
For a moment or a scene, I feel like we might see him.
I thought maybe my expectation, or like maybe I was just, there were certain points in this film where I was like, this is about to be crazy.
It's genuinely geeking, yeah. I started talking about moving the earth. I was like, oh my god, what is going to happen?
I was like, the rest of this film was going to be set in the MCU.
Kind of disappointed when the Silver Surfer destroyed all those things.
Yeah, but when the first time we saw Latveria, and that was only like 30 minutes into the film, maybe.
Yeah, probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I was like, Doom is going to be like a recurring character in this. I was like, he's going to show up at this press conference, and they're going to speak to him, and then he's going to show up again, like, every time this press conference is about. Maybe I was...
They should have... I still think this is such a missed opportunity. They should have had... Because now we know that Doom, presumably, I think it'd be weird if it's not. Doom will be the Doom from this universe. I think it will be weird if he's not, because even though you can hear, like, a portal sound effect in that post-credit scene, I just think that makes sense, and I think that chair at the start really hints towards that. And the fact that he's not there, like, that is a UN press conference and a world leader's not there. Like, that is a big thing, and they would have been aware of that. And I wish we got it confirmed that this is what I wanted. When they're doing the scene where they're getting the teleportation gates ready, and they're like, Chicago, London, I wish they had the thing turn around and be like, Latveria is not responding. And Reed was like, we don't need him.
Yeah.
Move on. And I would have been like, oh my god, like, they know who he is.
Yeah.
Like, he's... And
it definitely seems like they're setting up... Sorry, I interrupted. But
it's okay.
It seems like they're setting up that he has some sort of relationship with them.
Yeah, and I think it has to be the Doom from their universe, right?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell.
Shall I do my little theory quickly?
Go.
So, there's been a lot of rumours that the reason Doom wants Franklin is so he can revive Scarlet Witch in the 616 universe, because she's the most powerful Scarlet Witch in the multiverse, and obviously she's crazy powerful. So I think what will happen, Doom will take Franklin to the 616 and try and find and be like, I'm here now, and I need to find Wanda, use this boy to revive her so I can use her. And then I think he's going to get to the 616 and he's going to be like, right, I have the same face and look like the savior of this world. Like
Yeah.
Tony Stark saved the world, and I look like him. So I can go. So he will then go to Doctor Strange, and be like, "It's me. Like I'm back." And Doctor Strange will be like, "What's?" But then he'll just be like, "It's a multi." Like, and Doctor Strange will probably be like, "Yeah, fine. Like, what do you need?" And he'll be like, "Oh, like we need to find Wanda and stuff." And then he's gonna I just think they're gonna do an impersonation thing with him impersonating Tony.
I just don't like that though.
How are they not gonna do it? They're gonna address that he looks like him, and I think it'll be. And then, yeah, I think that will happen. And then he'll use Doctor Strange to get to Wanda, revive her, and then Doctor Strange will be like, "What the fuck?" Like, and then it will be like known to the heroes that it's not Tony. I don't know. I see something like that happening because I
Do you not think he'll go to the Earth as a different person and then see Iron Man looks a certain way and then change himself to look like him? No. You think he's just...
You think he'll be a different actor, then he'll change? No way. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, what if it was a guy from the original ones, but he's dead. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Could be a...
Toby Kebbell. I don't know. To be fair, if they did that, that would leave the door open to be like, okay, that guy's the real Doom. Yeah. That would be crazy.
Yeah, and I just...
Imagine first scene, Doom turns around, it's just like Mads Mikkelsen or something.
I'm so happy
crazy.
that we've got a good Fantastic Four, but it's so... Then at the same time, it's so disappointing that now we're going to have like this weird
Doctor Doom.
Yeah. Like lots of creative liberties taken on the character, and I just
not even necessarily. It's only because RDJ is playing him.
Why? Like, no, come on. That's so far from the concept of what this film is going to be. Obviously, it's going to be some stupid, like, crazy.
You don't think what I've just said is likely?
I don't know.
I don't think he's going to change himself to look like Tony. I think he's just going to...
Neither do I. That's wishful thinking on my part.
That's such a weird concept, though.
I just think also, like... I don't know, it's a bit boring.
Maybe they'll, like, change Downey. Because also, we've seen him on set, he's got the dots and says, maybe what they'll do is they'll like, have him be like, it's Downey, but, like, he looks a bit different. And then he'll go to the universe and be like, I look fairly... Oh, no, that's just weird, though.
Yeah, it is weird.
I do feel like he is going to impersonate Tony, though.
But also...
Why would he not?
To be there, what could happen?
If he goes to the Avengers, they're going to be like, Tony. And, then he'll be like, I can use this to my advantage.
Then maybe he'll impersonate Tony Stark for the first bit. And then when the Fantastic Four come over, they'll be like, this guy's not who you think he is. Because as soon as the Fantastic Four see him, they're going to be like, well, that's like this psycho dictator of our world.
Maybe Doom will come to that. So that will happen. He'll get to 616 and be like, right, I look like him. I can, and these are the heroes of this universe. I can use them to get what I want. And he will say to them like, we need, like, there's this evil team. There's this evil group in this other universe. Like, we need to go and stop them. Like, this guy Magneto is like so dangerous. Like, I need your help. So then, because he wants to kill the anchor being of the X-Men universe, that's a rumor as well. So maybe, and then he takes, because we know the X-Men and the Avengers are going to fight. So maybe he takes the Avengers there, and they're fighting him. But then, like, you've got like, I don't know. But then you've got the X-Men heroes being like what are you doing? Like, and then if the Avengers from that universe show up, and it's got like, apparently it's going to be like Sentry, Photon, like Monica, Maria, one of the Rambos,
yeah,
the mum, and like a couple others, and then they'll be like, hang on, like they're, and then it will get revealed, and then it'll be like, oh my god, like,
I just,
it's gonna be crazy. It's
hurts my head to think
how, because just even just within one film, they've set up Franklin as like so powerful,
Galactus level powerful.
Yeah, and then they've set up that Doom is going to kidnap him.
We know.
Because how does Doomsday open? Do you think we'll see the scene where like they're chasing after Doom with Franklin? I don't think we will. No, I think it'll just happen.
He could kidnap Franklin, go to 616. That's when all this starts, like this impersonation stuff happens, and then somehow the X-Men get thrown into it as well. And then the Fantastic Four come over and they go, and then they have to fight the X-Men because we know that the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Because they start fighting because they say don't trust him, and they're like we do trust him, so they all fight. And then
yeah, but we know that Avengers and the X-Men are fighting as well.
Do we know that?
Yeah, that's yeah, pretty much. That's been.
I don't think that's as confirmed as the.
Well, yeah, Alan Cumming did say like.
I'm fighting Mr. Fantastic.
Shit.
Knocking that mic.
Yeah, but like, heroes always fight for like a second, and then they're like, oh wait, we're allies.
Yeah, I don't think there would be any like long-lasting conflicts between
the two different groups. I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be nuts. I think, honestly, like this post-credit scene told us so much, and also told us
so little. Yeah, and also, I think in the scene itself, I think the scene itself. Like my friend like Joe messaged me and he was like, if I saw RDJ, that scene would literally is 10 times better.
I do think Marvel like should have just shown him.
I really don't know why they didn't. I think it does show a lack of confidence. It's like do they know, like, is it because they don't know what he looks like? Is it because they're so unorganized that they couldn't even they were like, we can't get him there, like he's filming something else? Like,
I don't know.
It just looked weird. I was like, oh, that's so... Like,
it just would have shown...
It was like in Shazam when Superman was up at the end, and I'm like, oh, because you've not got his face, I know that's not Henry Cavill, and it really takes away from...
But I think it's not even a cameo if he's not in it. And also, like, if they had shown RDJ, it would have been like, this is what we're going for. Like, this is what we're doing. And you, like, we are showing it.
I think they still... You know what it is? I think they're still... Like... I think they're still worried about confusing people, because I think even last night, it came out on Thursday, we saw it on Friday, so not opening night, but Friday night, like evening IMAX showing in like just a local cinema. Like, I'm sure most people in there know RDJ is playing Doom, but I'm sure a lot of people don't know. People would have been like, what, like,
why is
Iron Man there? And why is he? And I think they still don't know how to.
Like, even if they just showed him in a mask.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
Like, imagine if it was
So what's the context? Like, Sue is there with Franklin, and then she goes to get a book. Doom teleports in and kneels down to Franklin, takes his mask off, and Franklin's just touching. Like, what? And that's why I don't think that scene will play out. I think we will just open Doomsday with Franklin being kidnapped, and I think that scene in context will look back and be like that was just a random. That was just like, oh, Doom is going to kidnap Franklin, because why has he got? Why is he just?
Or not even that he's going to kidnap him. Just he needs him.
But why is he there? Like, why didn't he just come and take him and go? Like, he lets Sue see him and he doesn't react to Sue. Like, it just feels like a hodgepodge scene. And Sue's reaction is just like,
did she even? I didn't even know it cut back to her, did it? I don't think it did.
No, but like when she you can tell that she's seen it.
Yeah, she's obviously.
Because you do it, and I didn't notice this when we saw it, but you can see in a shot before the actual reveal, you can see the cloak and the hood. And then it pans over, and then it pans, and then it's Sue's hand. So I was like, she's obviously seen it. Like, it's just a weird scene.
It just didn't feel cohesive enough.
No, and I think it is also like,
I don't know.
It was pretty hype though. We were geeking. We were actually geeking.
But it's hype because obviously it is.
Yeah, seeing Doom wasn't a surprise, but I think seeing Doom in that context with Franklin was like, okay, like, you're not just saying, because the thing is like that scene, if the scene instead was just like Doom sat in a room with like like a TV watching like the Fantastic Four, and then he just turns around and he's like he just smolders. But we saw RDJ, like that scene, because that's what I was expecting, and I was thinking it'll be cool to actually see him.
I was expecting. I was just thinking we would see him.
I was like, it'll be cool because we're going to see him. Like, but I'm not expecting it to be like, oh, whereas this scene at least was like, he wants Franklin.
But we also are going to see the Fantastic Four now, 9 years into their career.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, they're going to be an experienced Fantastic Four.
Yeah, like, what have they been up to in the last 4 years? Like, probably not that much, but...
I mean, they can just say, like, well, they've been doing stuff.
Fighting Red Ghost again.
Anyway.
Do we know what time we're on? Time, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I think
Doomsday is going to be fucking insane, to be honest.
Yeah, but just taking it back to Fantastic Four, glad that we have finally a good adaptation of that.
Yeah.
With that family. Same. I'm in the moment I was hyped seeing that post-credit scene, but looking back, I do just wish there had been like, dude, like this is him. This is how he.
Yeah, I think it does provide.
It provides context for Doomsday, like a little bit.
But I think it would have just been like that scene would have felt so much more like a proper scene, like that. Like the Thunderbolts post-credit scene is a full-on scene.
Yeah,
and it all felt so. It felt
put together,
purposeful.
Yeah,
this felt like it was kind of just like I feel like they wrote that in a day, filmed it the next day, and then edited it the next day. Yeah, on set they were like, right, get this guy in the costume.
It's probably
get the mask. Yeah, like
put into ChatGPT, write me a.
Here's the story for Doomsday. Write me a post-credit scene for Fantastic Four, but I don't know. It was cool. Like, and it's given us loads to talk about. Yeah. Like, it was much more of a hint to Doomsday. Like, I personally thought the film itself, third act, will end leading to Doomsday.
All we've got to go off now as well until like a trailer drops, which will probably be in about a year's time. So,
man, that trailer's gonna be nutty.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big episode.
What? Oh my god. To be fair, they've been filming Doomsday for probably 2 months now. They've probably only got.
Yeah, and they're probably just now getting onto the story stuff because they've actually started writing it now. They've somewhat finished writing it. God, I am worried about that film.
I just think whatever it is, it will be fucking crazy.
I mean, yeah, obviously it will be.
I hope they reveal nothing in the trailers.
I don't know.
Fantastic Four's not getting. Oh wait, Doomsday's next year. This film is going to be insane. And then Secret Wars will be... Mate, Secret Wars we're not even thinking about yet. That's going to be even more crazy.
You know, it's cool to not know where this is going.
Yeah, what? Like, we actually have so...
No, we have
there are so many characters that we don't even know whether are going to be in it, and if they are in it, what their role is going to be.
Yeah. All right. Should we...
Question time?
Yeah, should we move on to question time? My question, I'm not going to lie, is less a question that I want to find out and more just a prompt to talk about something a bit funny.
Oh! Avatar 3 trailer played with Fantastic Four.
Oh,
low-key a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I'm surprised he did that.
It just looked more like this. At the start, I was like, are these clips from the second one?
Bro, more of the same, obviously. The second one's more of the same as the first one.
Nah, it's not though. Visually, the second one is so different with the water people, but they should have shown more of the fire people in... I don't know, I kind of just feel like...
Oh, we're going to have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm kind of like... That is the biggest franchise of all time, technically.
Yeah.
So, like, it is kind of something.
But I feel like is every film just going to be like, okay, Jake and his family find a new tribe, and they're enemies, then they're allies, and then they fight, and then they fire. Well, I don't know. Maybe they won't do that, but and then at the end they're going to fight Quaritch again. Like, is that going to be every film? Probably.
Seems like it.
It probably will be, and then there'll be like
a revolving cast of exterior characters aside from the family.
And then like one of the family will die.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing 4 and...
It seems like Spider's going to die.
No, I don't think he does.
Like Spider. Oh, God, it's so cringe, that series.
Fuck you. Anyway.
Yeah.
Go on.
My question's a bit boring, so
we're
not boring. But if you could remake one childhood TV show, what would it be? Into like a movie.
I don't know what you think I'm going to say.
I know what I'm going to say.
Oh. Is it what I think?
Probably.
What if I could make like a legacy sequel?
A legacy sequel or like a remake?
I would make a Victorious, like...
Really?
I would make... I'm trying to think. TV shows I watched as a kid was like Victorious, iCarly.
I think you're forgetting one now that I'm going to say, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, obviously that one.
Like Disney Channel, I wouldn't say there was any that I would be like really interested to go back to. I didn't really watch the Ben 10 shows. I watched like the movie. Is that what you're going to talk about?
Yeah, a gritty Ben 10 remake. That would be hard.
Mate, imagine like a Victorious like legacy thing where like some of them are like washed up.
Tori's a drug addict.
And like, but like Robbie's the one that got really successful for some reason. And like, that would be crazy. Because Victorious...
Yeah, he's like a famous ventriloquist.
Oh my god. But like, and imagine like, mate, oh my god. Mate, imagine Psychowitz dies. And they all go to his funeral. And they have like a reunion.
Victorious episode. And
they have a reunion, and they go out for dinner and they all talk, and then like, and they realise that like, I don't know, like Jade is like having like a really rough, and they all have to help her. It's just like they all come together again and they're like reminiscing.
Oh yeah, to be like Jade being like a drug addict would make, I feel like make a bit of sense.
Or like her, maybe like her and Beck just to have like just had an awful life
No,
together.
but didn't in the end Beck and Tori end up together?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know. I've never seen the last episode. Now I would do a.
iCarly cameo as well. What would you do at Ben 10?
I would do a Ben 10 like TASM style Ben 10 film. Oh, mate, that would be hard.
Yeah.
And he's like,
they need to make a Ben. Are they making a live action series on Netflix?
That's Scooby Doo. I don't think they're doing a Ben 10 one.
Mm.
But they're doing a live action Scooby Doo series.
Yeah. Dub.
I hope they make it like.
I just want it to be like the movies.
I want it to be like a young adult like show.
Yeah, it needs to be like
a what's the treasure hunt one called?
Outer Banks.
Yeah, like an Outer Banks but with Scooby Doo. Oh, man, that would be crazy. That'd be so hard.
Yeah, but do you think the Scooby Doo one should it be a villain of the week or should it be like one story?
I think do a villain of the week with one overarching story and then that'd
be so good.
It'd be so good, man. Oh my god, you know they made like a gritty Scooby Doo comic book about a zombie apocalypse.
Aren't they making that? I don't think there is a Ben 10 reboot coming. Aren't they making that? Aren't they making a movie of the TMNT Ronin, Last Ronin?
They're making a video game about it. I don't know if they're making a movie.
But that sounds so cool.
Yeah, the Last Ronin is like. That does sound cool. They're making a video game about it. Don't know.
Are you sure?
Not heard about a movie. Also, do you know who voices Ben 10? Teenage Ben 10.
Upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a live action film adaptation.
Ugh, they've tried that once.
Do you reckon it'll be the same ones from the Michael Bay ones?
No way.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Do you know who voiced Teenage Ben 10?
Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah,
I know you know that.
Yuri Lowenthal, come on our podcast.
Real. Any Spider-Man can come on here.
Such a dub.
But yeah, I think a Ben 10 reboot would be. It's kind of mad they haven't done it. I feel like Ben 10's quite it should be like. It should be like aimed at like 16-year-olds. Yeah.
Same with the Scooby Doo thing though.
Yeah, it should be, but it should be really good.
Like imagine for obviously.
Yeah.
Imagine the Scooby Doo series is like aimed at like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, like. And it's like a sort of a sitcom dramedy.
I don't know, man.
I feel like
fun. I'm trying to think what
like a high school drama.
Yeah,
that'd be great. I would love that.
I'm trying to think
Matthew Lillard cameo.
Dub. He was in the trailer for Life of Chuck yesterday, I think.
Yeah, he is in it.
Dub. Really want to see that.
Have you seen the Fantastic Four Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer?
That was a trailer?
Yeah, released the other day.
Damn. Dub. Can't wait for that. Is that this year?
Yeah, December 5th.
Yeah, I'd probably do a lot of Victorious legacy movie.
That would be so funny, to be fair.
That would be so funny.
What's her name?
Tori. Or Ariana Grande.
No. What is the actress's name? She said she wanted to do it, so.
Her name is Victoria something. Victoria Justice.
Victoria Justice said she wanted to do it, so.
I think that's her name. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a real name. I swear it is.
Well, she said she wanted to do a gritty A24 Victorious reboot, so.
Yeah, Victoria Justice is her name.
Give us a call.
Mate, that would be sick.
None
of them are doing anything either.
Ariana Grande is.
She's in Wicked.
Yeah, she's currently in $1 billion
Yeah, word.
But still, that would be fun.
I'm trying to think what other TV shows I watched as a kid like.
I'm skewing into CBBC here and stuff that's maybe a bit too niche.
Am I High?
Mate, did you ever watch the Spartacle Mysteries?
No, did you ever watch House of Anubis?
No.
That show is crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Mate, the Spartacle Mysteries, everyone above the age of 18 disappears. And then they have to find out what's going on.
That's pretty nuts.
That's cool. It's like that Netflix show where they go on a school trip and they...
Oh, what? The Society?
Yeah.
Mate, that show was nutty back in the day. That. Never did a season 2.
Yeah, everyone wanted it.
Mate, I was geeking at the end of that. That was, looking back, that was a big cringe.
Yeah, but everything. The thing is, I want this Scooby-Doo remake to be like
that kind of era. Yeah, it needs to be like that.
I would love that. I would actually eat that up. Just binge watch it.
Oh, so good.
So good.
But yeah, good question. Right, my question.
Mm-hmm.
And I might have to give a caveat to this one because I feel like it's going to be a really obvious answer. What is your best cinema experience?
Not including No Way Home.
Okay, you can talk about No Way Home, but...
No Way Home, opening night.
Yeah.
Go up to London. Everyone's dressed up as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Geeking.
Actually geeking.
Go to get a Mackey's.
We didn't even watch it together, man.
No, we didn't.
Hell.
Go to get a Mackey's in Leicester Square. Hear someone talking about it, and I ran away. Like I actually ran to the other side of Leicester Square. Walking, sitting in that seat, just tweaking out. Actually tweaking out.
I'll never forget when the Marvel logo played, and I was like, man. I remember the first scene. I was like, I'm actually going to see Toby and Andrew in this movie. Like, how is that going to happen?
I remember I was drinking when he made the save on Zendaya, and I had to literally smash my water into my cup and go like. Anyway, not talking about No Way Home.
I mean, I would say No Way Home opening night was definitely up there. But like, what apart from that? Like, what? And it doesn't even have to be like for me, like seeing like Interstellar in IMAX for the first time was, or every time I've seen it in IMAX is just insane. Like that's the best, in my opinion. That's the best cinema experience you can have watching a film in the cinema.
What in IMAX?
Like Interstellar on IMAX is the best possible experience, I think.
I'm just a bit worried about that. 16%.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we could talk about Eternals. Best cinema experience.
I don't know, mate. First cinema experience together.
Yeah, first time we ever went outside of college.
Outside of college, yeah, crazy.
Went to Eternals.
Only 4 years ago.
I mean, that was all up in London as well. Surprised.
Yeah, IMAX.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go back to the IMAX, man. It's such a good screen.
Where it all began.
Yeah.
To be honest, that is a good question, but I don't really know.
Endgame was good. Deadpool and Wolverine was fun.
Deadpool and Wolverine was fun. I also liked Fantastic Four last night.
To be fair, Fantastic Four last night, like, we were geek, mate. Yeah. When they said they were going to teleport the Earth, we were like,
I think Brand New Day will be better than No Way Home, purely not like
because we'll be together,
but just because we'll be together and we'll be talking about it on the podcast every week.
I cannot imagine that. Like, I feel like
we need to go. That's when we should go to Leicester Square IMAX.
Oh, mate, 100%, mate. It's just we're gonna be like, we were geeking last night at anything in the Fantastic. Like, anytime they said something that we were like when Galactus said he's got Franklin has the power cosmic, he was to inherit my cursed throne or something. I was like, oh my god.
Spider-Man preeing a Doomsday. To be fair, I think it's gonna come after Doomsday, but
I don't think so. When Punisher shows up,
yeah.
And it's going to be like, my God, how is this happening?
Going to hear that theme.
Does he
don't even know. Probably.
Right. Really
he's got a new special shoot they're shooting at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's that going to come up before?
Yeah, I think that's meant to come out like sort of springtime.
Okay.
I think that'll be pretty standalone.
I do agree, but still, like, now it will have to somewhat be like, they'll probably be like, vigilantes swinging through this city, like something like that.
I can't believe he's going to be in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, such a dub.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Brand New Day
will be.
We are going to be geeking, bro.
That would be the best.
Actually geeking.
That'd be the best cinema experience.
Yeah. If it's really good as well.
Yeah.
But Doomsday will be like. That'll be just like, what is going to happen in this film?
It'll be so hard to.
I think Brand New Day will be geeking before, during Doomsday, mate. Anything that happens, we're going to be like, oh, okay, this is actually happening. Like,
yeah, I don't know though, because it's not like, to be that ending, mate. When it ends, it's probably going to like heavily set up Secret Wars.
Of course, it's going to set up Secret Wars.
We're just going to be there like, tweaking out.
Yeah. Word. Crazy.
But relating back to your question, honestly, I hate to be boring. I'm not too sure. I don't know if like maybe the first time we went to BFI, what did we watch? 2001: A Space Odyssey. Oh God,
dead. Seeing Everything Everywhere, that was good.
Yeah, I liked when we went to see A Place Beyond the Pines.
The Place Beyond the Pines, bro.
All right.
I hate it when you say that.
Whatever, man.
Yeah,
that was nice. Also,
I saw the TV Glow.
Yeah, that actually.
Is that what you were going to say? Yeah. Because that was like...
that film is crazy.
So good. But yeah, when we... To be fair, seeing one of your favourite movies in the cinema is...
For the first time as well. I remember going into that and I was like, I'm going to love this.
We did.
And that film is so...
Yeah, to be fair, The Place Beyond the Pines was good because I feel like that's one of my favourite movies. And you hadn't seen it, had you?
No. Yeah, so I settled into that. But I remember also... I saw the TV Glow, I think, recently after one of us had come back.
It was like July, yeah. It was just you just come back.
Yeah, so we hadn't seen each other for like 4 months.
Yeah.
This is probably like one of the first times going to the cinema.
And that was a real like wow, this is a really good movie. Like this isn't like a Marvel movie or something like this.
This is like just a nutty film.
And also a really good film.
I think that film in the cinema is like, because it's so sort of eerie and it's got such a vibe to it that I remember I watched it at
Phoebe
home.
Bridgers was in it.
Dub.
That girl in the cinema was geeking.
Yeah, that's like
she was screaming. It was like us last night.
And I remember you sit in that cinema, and I remember just being like in the film. I was like, I don't think I've ever had like a cinema. Oh, it's so cringe, but like a relationship with a film like that. Cinema, like where I'm completely like wrapped in it.
I don't know. I think No Way Home was pretty.
That's true. Yeah,
No Way Home and Endgame and stuff. Yeah, no, it's different. Yeah, but yeah,
nice,
cool. Should we do it there?
Letterboxd, or should we do one?
Yeah, go on then.
It's always fun to do one.
Yeah, what? Who's okay? You do one. I'll do one.
Okay, so I'm gonna
go to October 2022 and see if there's one in there because I just picking a random
day,
random month, random year. Okay, my letterbox is only loaded to my 5-star rewatch of Ben 10 Race Against Time.
5 stars.
Yeah.
Christ.
Crazy. Okay. Oh god, meaty films in here. Also some dubs though. You go first.
Okay. Have you seen? I'm starting to forget what did you give Licorice Pizza?
What did you give it?
4.5, which I think might be really.
I gave it 4.
I think 4.5 might be really generous. I think
on a rewatch that wouldn't be.
Yeah, that wouldn't be as high. New Paul Thomas Anderson film soon though.
Dub.
Yeah.
Been so long. That was 2021.
4 years.
2022.
No, it's 2021.
I think I saw it in 22.
Yeah. 4.5.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Don't think I rated that one, but I could tell you. I could rattle it off the.
My rewatch review is this movie is so fucking cool.
Actually, no, I probably did rate that. Oh god, cringe. Oh, I there 2.5 stars.
I've seen that movie 3 times.
I've seen it once. 2.5. Oh, it's just mid. So
no, honestly, I think on a rewatch that film is probably like that film is pretty crazy to be honest.
To be fair, I think the marketing was the biggest blunder in that film.
Yeah, but I think that film when you watch it again, like at the time, I think it seemed quite like, this isn't what like it didn't seem. We thought that was going to be nutty.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Doomsday and that now. We thought Multiverse of Madness was going to be like that.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be like Deadpool.
We thought it was going to be more than that. I thought that was going to set up the MCU the way Fantastic Four just did, but I think on a rewatch, that film is quite cool. They have Wanda and the villain, like then. Yeah, what? That was still trying to set up like stuff with Kang. When are we going to see him with Clea? Like, when is that going to happen?
I don't know. Never. Anyway,
poor setup.
Should we wrap up now?
Yeah, I think that's good to leave it there.
All right, guys. It's been a heavy
big MCU episode. Yeah, my God, I really feel like we could keep going for hours on that.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, we'll see you
next week.
Follow
us on TikTok.
Don't know what we're gonna be talking about next week. Probably be a rewatch.
There is a film next week.
What coming out?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of like A24 stuff coming out soon. Gonna get a bit of potential on the pod. Got like Life of Chuck, Weapons, Materialists.
To be fair, Weapons looks really good.
That looks really good. Next
There's been
week,
some controversy around Weapons though.
Really?
Apparently there's a lot of AI used in the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Naked Guns out next week? Liam Neeson.
Not seen the first one. We can rewatch the first one of that. I've never seen it.
Is it a sequel?
Yeah, it's a legacy sequel.
Oh, right. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, we should probably start a new rewatch.
Yeah, can do. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Post it on the Instagram if you want to watch along.
Yeah, we will start doing.
Still
that.
not had anyone comment what they want us to watch.
Yeah. Also, I feel like maybe we could do. Should we do a Q&A next week?
Who's gonna give us a Q?
People will give us questions.
We could put it on the pod. Maybe we could. Oh, on the TikTok saying. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. So.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed the movie as much as we did.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Superman and Fantastic Four.
Superman.
I'm not ready to say yet. I think
leave them on a cliffhanger, and we'll tell you next week.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
See you guys
next week, guys. Bye.